All right, so we're back. We're gonna continue to freestyle. I started to shuffle the cards, and for some reason, all this came up here. It just reminded me again. I had seen like a little clip of something about like airstrikes or something when it comes to the Russia wars and rumors of war. Again, this is Shay Seeking or Shalonda from American Empress Unchained on YouTube and American Aborigines Unchained on in the Facebook group. And yeah, and this is not your mama's Bible study. I'm never going to tell you what it is, what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me. Yeah, so again, everybody has their own authentic whatever, right? And this we just do things the way we do them over here. So we're not like, again, I don't teach, we're walking with each other, right? Knowing that we are the ones that we have been waiting for. And you know, we just like I said, we do freestyle here, and just there's no rhyme or reason to it, or no planning or nothing like that. It just is what it is. Okay, it's not like a better like that. It's like a challenge here. Okay, it's kind of hard to stop to not be prepared for like the little footholds, the little snares, the little obstacles, the little, you know, it's just kind of like a dance. You know what I'm saying? When you're reading this way, it's kind of like a dance to see like when you're getting led into something where you have to be able to interpret it right away. And yeah, so and I swear I promise, so, oh, this is my phone, y'all can see that, can't you? Oh, we don't want that. All right, so I don't know why. Okay, oh yeah, so again, I feel like this is like something is causing some kind of commotion here. I don't really see it being like a war or anything. I just feel like there's commotion, a lot of combative energy, okay, behind the scenes, going on behind the scenes. But then I feel like it has to do with the world card, okay, and the energy here within the world card, and all of these, the man, the fowl of the air, and the beast of the field, okay. And I feel like this is all just like, I don't know, maybe it's this whole thing about diversity here, okay? Because something is telling me just to keep these same cards out here about the karmic trenches, okay? All right. And I feel like, you know, I think like the karmic trenches, we can go ahead and put this here, right? Because again, when I was reading that last night, I feel like there was some parts of it that that was related to me, considering the fact that the storyline is told through my mind's eye, of course, right? But it's a universal message. And there's things that are going to resonate with me, and then things that are not. Everything on here doesn't resonate with me in the divine masculine or other divine beings. Some of this stuff is about just random people. It could be about somebody you know. It could be, you know what I'm saying? It's just, like I said, a universal message. All right. So again, what I picked up from here is just like, again, that whole thing of not the whole thing of just like, I feel like getting out of patterns, okay? And for me, I also feel like it was speaking on let me see. Okay. On what I feel like has worked, I mean, has been a healing something for me is when it comes to mental stagnation, right? But I also feel like it's a physical stagnation, right? But I also know that there's other energies here that know that about me, right? So they are going to try to use that kind of thing against me, or they will be able to, you know, could you imagine like um, if somebody was supposed to give you a helping hand, but you know everybody knows that you're kind of like this and you're standoffish and you protect your energy, and so they will pretend that they have exhausted all odds to meet with you, when all in all actuality they called and hung up the phone after one ring, or from what's that damn number? Scam likely, you know what I'm saying? They called you from scam likely, and when you answered the phone and said, you know, grand rising or hi, or I don't like the term hello as much, but when you pick up the phone, then they say nothing. You see what I'm saying? Okay, like that. Like I said, it's just kind of like that, because I feel like, again, some people are intimidated. But they want to give, the appearance that they've tried all they can, but I feel like it's not the case. I think people like to watch me from a distance for some reason. They don't really want to be involved. They don't really want a real conversation. They just want to watch and observe. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but that's what I sense. All right. There's plenty of watchers on the wall. Okay. And again, that's also spies when it comes to people that want to see things through your eye. I meant eye, like your third eye or your pineal or, whatever. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this whole thing about these karmic trenches here, or even just also being of service. Okay, I'll say that too, of being of service, just being so open and of service to people. Um, not expecting anything. I think that's a good thing. Don't get it twisted. I think that's an awesome thing, but I think it's also a bad thing if it lasts too long, or again, if you run into people that just like to take advantage of others. Okay. So again, just like even in the flip, if you flip the script, maybe even finding a way to, I don't know, I feel like I don't like to ask people, but I don't know. I guess, I mean, it's okay if you're giving a service to someone and people choose to do it, they're going to do it. But it's just something about me asking, like, I don't know. I don't know. And so, I feel, but there's another way to also like market or brand yourself in order to, you know what I'm saying? You know, advance or something here. Okay. I feel like that's something that that I feel like I'm being taught by these karmic churches, because I put a lot of time, effort, and but and then regular Christian faith or minded people are, they would, even I will say, I know that source is going to give me something, for what I'm doing here. But again, that doesn't mean that along the way you can't be capital. That's what it's called, I think, capitalizing off of your work or your worth, because then people are going to expect it from you that way all the time. And then, like I said, and then with this energy, your cup can start to run dry. Okay. All right. So it's not about, and I don't think it's about like not having love for yourself, but more so not having value for what you do. Because some of the stuff I like to be like perfect at something before I tell somebody that I'm going to buy. Like, I didn't understand those people, but like, girl, I can do that. Like they maybe didn't know how to do this that much, and some of the people I admired, what I'm saying, the fact that, they could do it. Right. Like if somebody could say, girl, I'll do your hair just like that on this paper. You remember the magazines, those hair magazines from the 90s? I know y'all do. I don't know. I know y'all do. I don't know. Mary J. Blige is like really like, what I'm saying, was like, the hype back then with her hairstyles and stuff like that. But yeah, from like I don't know where I was going with that, but the hair magazines or whatever from the 90s. All right. But I feel like yeah, I feel like again, people can maybe take advantage. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying about people that will say that they can do something and they don't know if they can do it. And then I used to admire people that could do it. And then I realized that, it's about taking a chance or whatever, but as long as you kind of think you can do it, right? When it comes to crafty things, I can do it. And when it comes to cooking, I can do it. When it comes to my own hair, I can do it. But when it comes to just saying I can do it for somebody else and they expecting something, I just never like, especially when it comes to hair. You see, because I used to want to go to school for cosmetology, but I'm like, nah, I can't deal with if somebody come up in there and they want their hair a certain way and it ain't like that, motherfuckers funny about their hair. Mm-mm. And so that's why I think I just never did that. But yeah, when it comes to anything else, like my mind works where if I see something in my brain, I can kind of recreate it. Um, yeah, I ain't talking about like no mechanics or nothing like that. I'm just saying like, yeah. So anyways, like I said, it could end up, like I said, draining you. I feel like even with this energy, I feel like whatever people have, I also look at this Ace of Cups of like your cup being full and people, wanting to come and get from it or drink from it. And in a sense, it's just like, I do what I do here. I feel like I've cleared the space or I've cleared the area around me. Okay. From anybody else that is observing or like that without my knowing. Okay, I feel like it's the end to that. The cup being full to everyone, right? And hmm, hmm. Yeah, so maybe that has something to do with, yeah, reflection. You know what I'm saying? Reflecting on or looking at your reflection or something like that. Yeah, reflecting on like certain things. Mm-hmm. Right. Because I feel like whatever this is, I was just reading here where it says that they had whatever it was that they got from what is it saying? They were fed for 40 years, right? So I feel like again, this commotion here is all about this energy here, which people were feeding on maybe for 40 years, right? So I'm thinking about like 3-year-old energy. Okay. I'm thinking about this 3-year-old energy here. Like that's a certain time for whatever it would be, you know what I'm saying, for you to get your spirit animal or something. So again, this kind of like this energy here, like from infancy or whatever, um to maybe 40 years old, right? And then somebody goes off it, and I feel like that's the energy that I picked up the other day when we pulled that alternative card and she was walking out of there. Okay. And putting those wands down, but it's almost up to these two energies to maybe coerce her out. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even when it comes to these two energies, it's up to something maybe for these two energies to take in this energy as a mentor. I mean, to mentor them or whatever. And I don't know what the hell happened when it came to mine, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like that's what it is here. And while they sculpt her and try to place another, but I feel like with this energy here, this Christ energy is staying. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's even if she walks out of this, she's still going to be that energy. It's just taking her into a different stage or something. That's just what I feel the energy is that I am feeling. So this is like even when I feel like people are laughing and they feel like there's a defeat or yeah, you should crawl in a rock under a rock or something like that. I'm just like, well, damn God, why my chest don't feel like that? You know what I'm saying? Why it don't feel like that to me? You know, like, but it's just that energy. It don't really matter what people, you know what I'm saying, think or whatever. Okay, so again, so we have paths unknown. Okay, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like whatever this is though, with this 2 cups, this double cup energy, or a double cup or doubled up energy here with this red lion here. I don't know. Like I said, that's giving me that kind of energy. Um, I feel like whatever this is in reverse, and I feel like this is because, like I said, I need to be free. I ain't trying to be up under nobody. Let me free myself up first, and then we could talk. Like that's the kind of energy I feel like I'm in right now, and I don't think many people have came to that conclusion in the past, and they really probably didn't make it, or you know what I'm saying, something like this. It's almost like to make you think that you have to go into a union right away with a masculine energy. And I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know about that because I feel like whatever has been done in the past when it comes to spiritual gifts or abundance, whether it's spiritual coin or whatever it would be, I feel like whatever has happened to me over and over again has had it where either somebody is storing something up or somebody has been stealing. So it's like I said with that energy. So when she comes out of here, she's supposed to be able to be in maybe an empress energy, or she's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? This is what I feel like, because this is like in the womb here, okay? And all of the animals, the fowl of the air, they're working together to watch over her or whatever, and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like, again, when she walks out of there, she's supposed to be going to sit down on a throne or something somewhere. But I feel like, again, somebody doesn't want that, actually. And maybe because of the defiant or the against the grain type of attitude that I have. And there's a lot of awakened people, and with social media these days, it's a lot of jealousy, commotion, and things like that. And I feel like, I feel like whatever it is kind of like a new age thing, right? Because information travels fast. You don't know who's watching you. You don't know how many people's watching you and who. You don't know what they got in their crooked, twisted ass minds that they may be sending your way, as spiritual and whatever attacks. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody that may be a little naive or doesn't work with any of that shit when it comes to black magic and all this other stuff. But I did this within the past couple of weeks or months. I did pick up on, like I said, protection. When I see somebody that's dipping in my energy, to cut them off or push them away or lock them out of my energy. Not from their own energy, not from whatever, but to is I actually write it out. Please keep these people out of my fucking energy. You know what I'm saying? Keep them away from me. You know what I'm saying? And then that's just it. All right. So, let's see. So again, we got the Three of Cups here, which is in reverse. And I feel like this is something of like a celebration that some people are having, you know, a victory over someone, some kind of union, some kind of third party situation that somebody thought was going to be happening. Because again, I ain't for it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't do it. So I feel like, you know, this is this energy here of some of this shit being reversed. Because I never really get the Ace of Cups in reverse here. And I feel like whatever this commotion is was a plan for this energy here, as she is supposed to be coming out of this protective stage and going in. She was supposed to be nourished. And again, there might be other energies that's in this energy too, okay? That was supposed to be nourished by their earthly and heavenly fathers, ancestors, gods, guides, whatever. And I feel like at some point in time, somewhere, some of us were, you know, that's probably why I'm hearing like, you're not a little girl, you're a woman, okay? So I feel like at some point in time, and I had to fight, you know, just like the whole rest of my life, when I came into the spiritual shit, I had to go ahead with my back up against the wall and, you know, fight as well. And I guess it's, you know, it kind of has you kind of scrappy a little bit. So I guess this, you know, it might be, you know, again, I can be tender, but at the same time, I'm that kind of energy, feisty, just because of having to, you know, not keeping holding grudges or, you know, wanting to harm other people, but just saying, hey, I'm not the motherfucking one. Okay. If that's what it is, then, you know, it'll be just that. And I don't like I think people are surprised to see how quick I can turn and be like, oh, and be going the other motherfucking way. And that's just it. And I used to feel bad about that because it happened to like sometimes with family members. But if you did something like that, whatever, you know, I still love the hell out you. But it's just things gonna be a little bit different, right? Yeah. So again, we have we have this energy here. I feel like where some people were gonna be, you know, like I said, they may be joyous, but I don't think it's gonna last that long. And I feel like it does have to do with, you know, a high priestess or something like that in reverse. I feel like this is a dual edge or double edged sword. Where I see it is that whoever's been messing around, whatever in my energy, that's going to be you. And I'm pretty sure somebody that's coming around here acting like they not watching, but they watching is saying, oh yeah, bitch, that's you. So, you know, people can take it how they want to take it, but I know what I feel. All right. And again, it's certain that we don't all serve the same gods. And it's certain that, you know, the whole world has been deceived by a darker energy. Okay. In what way? You will have to read the text, you know, to see. All right. So again, I feel like, again, when I'm looking at the scribe card, it's having me think about like a whole bunch of people in the background writing some stuff down about somebody. And then, you know, and sometimes the scribes did what they did their job. But sometimes, you know, people were upset with the scribes as to what they were saying. But then it's almost like if somebody is a real messenger of God, I mean, that's up to you. You take that to the higher power. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is going to be given a position to speak to people or, you know what I'm saying, or have these gifts and be able to keep them and also be here. Yeah, you can have many attacks, and we talk about attacks all the time as elect ones. We talk about some of the times that we even fall on our own, but at the same time, a lot of us wouldn't be with the kind of hate and the energy that surrounds us. A lot of us would not even be here if it wasn't for who we are. All right. So again, we have Uriel and the Sphinx. And I don't know, I would like to go ahead and look at that, but I'm not going to waste too much more time doing that. I want to get right into the text. I don't know. There's something about 12 and 21 here. Okay. Maybe even 33 I'm seeing. Okay. This might have something to do with 33 and the fact that we're seeing something about scrolls here. Okay. So I feel like whatever this is not going to happen or it may be delayed. And it's actually going to be some kind of path or something that's unknown. And I'm okay with that. Okay. I feel like this energy here, I still kept this one out from last night. And it's talking about the will, wisdom, and the mind. But it's also giving me like the cross energy here. And it's also giving me, like I said, north side. It's also kind of like this is this thing right here. Like I said, from the never ending story. Yeah, this is given a choice. It's basically, you know what? Maybe this is the reflecting and then the unknown path. That is going to be something that have to do with a choice of like choosing me. And then source saying, okay, I'm gonna give you a choice. Now, what do you want? But I feel like I don't know why this thing with this coat of arms with these three legs is giving me like toil or something like that when it comes to the South. And then the fire energy. I don't know. I feel like again, this is giving me Khalifa or California energy. The water here is giving me the energy of the, yeah. All right, and then the crown, is giving me the energy of the north. I don't know why. Okay. Um, yeah. I don't know why I just heard true north. Okay. So yeah, the crown comes, maybe that's what that means. And then the waters here. Always go back to the waters. So I don't know. Y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and read. Maybe we can pick up something here. All right. So, the 17th. Okay. I'm wondering, did we read that last night? All right. Okay. So it says, now at God's command, the people of Israel left Sihon desert. I don't know why I'm hearing like something about the plains or something. It says going by easy stages to Rephidim or Rephidim. But upon arrival there was no water. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe this is this. Why I'm thinking about like ports or something. Like ports off of I don't know, some kind of ports or something here. Borders or something like that. This is making me think. Yeah, but because we have this water on this side here, so I don't know. It's making me think again that there's already been like some kind of overthrow or something. But it's like almost like whatever, it's yours. It's yours regardless. But I'm just, I don't know why this crown is you know what I'm saying? I don't know why that crown is more intriguing to me. But this is these two that's very intriguing. There was no water. I mean, it's also making me think about as the sun comes from the east to the west too, though. Yeah. Okay, because the water is going to be that which rains. Okay, and that is a waterfall there. This could also, this is also making me think about um yeah, this is making okay, so again, this Ace of Cups can represent mental clarity or overflowing or abundance of something in your mental, but it also can have something to do, and like I said, with this high priestess being in reverse here, is making me, and she has water coming down or whatever, right? This energy makes me think about something about ovulation or fertility or something here with those two things. And this is what's going to turn something upside down here. I mean, this could maybe even mean that somebody is expecting, or somebody has been, wounded or something, and they won't be able to be expecting. And so this won't be able to happen. It's either or right here. I feel like somebody, oh, why he looking like this? I don't know. I feel like somebody is feeling some kind of way. I don't know. This could be a feminine energy too. I think the emperor can be a feminine energy too. I mean, it's the way I see it. Yeah, so this could be talking about two different things. This could be talking about place, or this could be talking about, like I said, what I just said. Okay. It says, so once more the people growled at and complained to Moses. Give us water, they wailed. Okay. Yeah, because we're talking about some kind of fluids here, like I said, from 17. Somebody could have put a plug in something so that it doesn't have water flowing anymore. I feel like something has been done. I feel like this has something to do with a blockage here, a cock blocking energy, actually, possibly. Okay, I don't know. It could be something that's naturally being done if we're dealing with a high priestess energy. Okay, it could be something that's being naturally done, a drought, like protesting to not do something. Right? And if you're not gonna do right, then it's like some people think cash run everything, and I think that something else run everything sometimes. You know, depends on who it is or what it is, right? Yeah. If you treat a woman a certain kind of way, or if you have somebody waiting on a limb or out on the limb for too long, then the well fucking can dry up. And I feel like that's considerably what happened. And I feel like it somebody wants to make it as though it's like a blame game, or whose fault is it? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, I feel like for some reason somebody was stalling on something right in between here. Where all this was supposed to be going on, somebody was stalling on something and changed something. This could be something that's being done low key for protection, or it could be something that puts somebody into an outcast situation to lose the opportunity to do something. All right. It may even have something to do, like I said, we're going to the east of the garden. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm seeing like a energy of like a nurturing or nourishing kind of energy, like Cleopatra. Them, they were smart as hell. You see what I'm saying? And but then again, there's another. Like I said, it could be that the cup of the mind or the cup of the body. All right, or it could be both. You know what I'm saying? It's some beautiful women out there that can be having both beauty and brains. I don't think people are used to that. It's either lay on your back, or you know what I'm saying, you can't really handle all that. All right. So I feel like this does have something to do with, like I said, something about the East End. Yeah. And I feel like true North, this North energy is something to do with a crown. Parliament, I don't know, something to do with a crown. Okay. Um, yeah, so it says quiet. Moses commanded, are you trying to test God's patience with you? Okay. So let's see who was being talking to. Okay. Complain to Moses. Okay, give us water. Quiet, Moses commanded. Are you trying to test God's patience with you? Like, I don't know. This does sound like a whole bunch of thirsty. I don't know. This is like some thirsty shit. Hold on. But tormented by thirst. Yeah, some thirst. Okay. But tormented by thirst, they cried out. Why did you ever take us out of Egypt? Why did you bring us here to die? With our children and cattle too. Hmm. Hmm. Then Moses pleaded with Jehovah, what shall I do? For they are almost ready to stone me. Okay. So again, yeah, this is giving me energy of like a hmm. Then Jehovah said to Moses, take the elders of Israel with you and lead the people out of Mount Horeb. I will meet you there at the rock. So again, we do know the emperor is sitting on a rock in his card here, but it's also making me think, like, again, about, like I said, a pineal gland, or somebody that's hard as a rock or solid as a rock. You know what I'm saying? A rock change is not really, I know somebody's supposed to hit a rock or something like that, or strike it. Excuse me, but a rock is something that doesn't change. It can be chiseled away at, or whatever, which makes me think about a stagnant energy, or even a bull, like the bull that's on the stock market, whatever, somewhere in New York in front of one of them buildings. Okay. Yeah, it could be also like, I don't know why I'm hearing like dehydration or something like that, but it's also like somebody not, choosing not to eat or drink, or fasting or something like that, because their source may be leading them to do so. That might be also meaning from the word sometimes. Again, I think we're going to find out something here today. But again, the rock could be, like I said, the emperor. Could be the emperor. This throne is chiseled out here. There's a little bit of water down there. You know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of water down here, but Let's see. Yeah. Then Jehovah said to Moses, I mean, this could be like, yeah, this could be almost like somebody protesting, somebody like, oh, this is how y'all want to do it. Okay, cool. I mean, this could be that energy here. It could be a feminine energy or a masculine energy or something. Either one. Well, I mean, see, the masculine energy more reminds me of a cup. But it could be like, again, it could be an androgynous energy here. Let's see. All right, so it says, then Jehovah said to Moses, take the elders. Okay, boom, boom, boom. It says, I will meet you there at the rock. Strike it with a rod. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so that rod, I'm seeing that rod that was sticking out here last night. Okay. And this is making me think, yeah. This is making me think about, like, somebody doing something they ain't got no business. Yeah. A sneaky link, a sneaky energy here. Because, wait, we have this card here. Okay, this one came out earlier here, the Seven of Keys. And it says, I mean, this one was from last night. And it says, the ascent, right? And it says, a man stands atop a mountain with a rope draped over his shoulder. Metal stakes known as pitons remain in the steep cliff face that he has climbed. I don't know why that just made me think about like a UDI, like a UDI thing. Somebody putting something like that in somebody. Don't know why that made me think of that. I don't know why. But I swear on one of these cards last night, there was a masculine energy. I don't know which one of the kings it was. The King of Cups. And I noticed that there was something that looked like the shape of a uterus on his attire. Okay. So yeah, maybe this has something to do with that. Metal stakes known as pitons remained in the steep cliff that he had climbed. Evidence of the difficult path of his ascent. The rope and the pitons may have been the physical keys necessary for his achievement, but so were his hard work and resolution, or his resolve. This card shows that with great effort and determination, you will apply yourself to your goals for assured success. This make me think about also the effort of like Satan trying to tempt Yeshua, or the Christ energy. All right. I feel like there's something was sneaky or forced though. Maybe even against somebody's will. Maybe that's why we have this will, and the will, wisdom, and mind. And you notice this thing is in the middle here. Huh. Because I feel like like I said, if there's somebody trying to do something like this to stop somebody from moving on their path now, um, this right here could be representing something that would be blocking. This could be died on the cross here, okay, where somebody did something here. Even this is looking like a sword going up the middle here. It's like somebody took the last piece of essence from a womb and then did something to damage it, okay, to brand it, or to damage it, or even to, like I said, preserve it, maybe. I don't know. Okay, I feel like this is what I'm seeing here. Okay, it says a great effort and determination, you can apply yourself to your goals for a sure success. Okay, so yeah, this is making me think, like I said, because I do feel like there's some kind of energy here. We have this up. I'm doing a video. This up in the air card. Okay, something about hot air balloons lately. 18 years old, 18 years or something like that. Yeah, so again, this is making me think about applying yourself to your goals for a sure success. So again, I do feel like, again, there's somebody out there that doesn't want to see some of us, or yeah, I just have to say it. I mean, just saying, go on to that. Like, I just feel like that it's just been like very turbulent, like unnecessarily. You see what I'm saying? But it's almost like it's not in a mean way, like sometimes I feel like it's in a horrible way. Somebody just don't want somebody to shine brighter or their brightest, but then, they smile in your face all the time, want to take your place, or, somebody that want to be ahead of you in the race, or somebody that want to hide somebody because, they want to keep them to themselves and be able to utilize them. Or, like, I don't like that feeling of people, like interfering into somebody's destiny like that. And it can be done. It can be done. I don't like when people tell people, seers and stuff tell people it can't be done. It can be done. People can try and alter it. Okay, you will still be that person, but I'm just saying, somebody can remove you out of the limelight. You'll still be that cornerstone, but it's a way that you may not be able to be in your position, in your full potential and power. And then that's usury. Okay, that's somebody hiding you behind the scenes so they can come to you and take from your essence whenever they want to. So that's degrading or taking you down a notch from where you're supposed to be moving on or moving forward in life. Okay, and so it says, though there may be some risk involved, you can reach the top. There could be a promotion and advance to a much higher position. Okay. It says coming. Understand, however, that it isn't just luck or external influences, but your own hand, your own hard work and application that bring the achievements you seek. So keep your efforts strong instead of being passed by. You will climb to the heights. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like the whole thing with blocking funds and blocking platforms was for people was to keep them keep them in a very, it can be hard, man. If you putting a lot of work into something, like for somebody like me that already was struggling with that's something I had to really, with mental stagnation, like getting to a certain point with something and being done with it, or doing an event or something and decorating it. And then I just couldn't wait until the day it happened. And when I go home, I just could breathe again, like that. It's just, it's just something, like I said, when it comes to that, somebody knowing your personal hurdles, things that you struggle with, and using those things. Hold on a minute, because I can't stand when people do this. Okay. And then somebody, again, is studying you, again, like a watcher on the wall or a Queen of Cups energy, watching you and then trying to figure out those particular things that you struggle with, and then putting on the heat when it comes to those particular things. But I feel like people have no choice but to say, hey, oh, this motherfucker just right here. I mean, so again, like I said, and if they don't, it don't matter to me, because that's what I say to myself every day when I wake up. No matter if it looked like I ain't moved out of this house in whatever years, it to be is progress. All right. So Let's see. We're gonna keep on moving. But yeah, that's very interesting here. Okay. Don't be shy and don't hold back what you have to share. And I feel like this is one of the divine masculines here. It's almost like it's almost like an energy like I know whatever it is between this might have hurt and everything like that, but you know what I'm saying, you still could do this shit. Like that's what it is, right? I feel like that's what it is. Okay, it might be some petty situation or energy around, but I feel like I feel like that's what it is. I feel like low key. I'm telling you, low key, low key. It'd be low key. But I feel like I don't like that energy because when I'm showing support or I'm showing love, I don't like that energy because it'll try to make somebody look like they are out to be like somebody that's obsessed or something like that, and it's not the case. Like I don't like that. I don't like. You know what? That's this energy of this motherfucker, whoever he is. All right. Yeah. You know, I don't like that. I don't like when people don't try to act like the feeling ain't mutual or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or like, it's like some kind of way. Like, it's some motherfuckers I feel like just don't they afraid to be in my presence when I think that I don't know. I think that somebody likes to do things, they like to come through the back door. They don't want to admit for whatever reason. This could be again for their safety, right? It could be, not causing too much concern or whatever. But I feel like somebody is more obsessed. It's that kind of energy. Somebody is more obsessed or into you than they put off. But when you reciprocate or you share, it's making it look like you're overly obsessive or you're overly something. It's like, nah, it ain't never gonna be that for me because I ain't never like thinking like that. Like I'm open about what I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hide nothing from nobody. Ain't nobody, everybody business about every fucking thing that's going on with me. But I feel like just in case, you know what I'm saying? Let's not even really try to get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Let's not even really try to get it twisted because none of that other stuff fascinates me, really. Materialistic, outwardly shit, it just don't. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think that somebody doesn't like that about me. It's like somebody wants me to be some kind of like person that wants somebody for that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's just weird to me. But that's the energy, like I said, that I deal with, okay? Or have dealt with. All right. And it says here, yeah, okay. Obviously, I don't know. This is feeling like somebody don't really want me to talk about this part, okay? So why did you ever take us out of Egypt? Why did you take us here? Okay. And then it says, then Jehovah said to Moses, take the elders of Israel with you and lead them to the. Okay, so I feel like this is something about the youth here. Okay. I will meet you at the rock and strike it with a rod. Okay. With your rod. Okay. Okay. Jehovah said to Moses, take the elders of Israel with you and lead the people out of the mount. Now, this might be like I'm just seeing like a dried up prune, like somebody that's being very like closed off here also. And so somebody is saying, so Jehovah tells Moses to go ahead and strike it. I will meet you there at the rock. I'm hearing like even just a rock or a stone cold Steve Austin. Like, I don't know. All right. Strike it with your rod. So you know what? That's making me think about the Page of Wands. A younger energy, okay? Page of Wands energy. I'll be thinking, why it gotta be like this? Why it gotta be like, why I gotta feel like everybody always gotta be maneuvering around me, like not like it, like it can't be clear. Then it puts me in a situation here. like a tattletale or something. I'm just doing what I'm, I'm saying, what I'm here to do. But maybe source gave me this to be able to defend myself, because could you imagine if something was going on like this and I wasn't aware, and then I wasn't aware, and I wasn't aware of anything. I was just oblivious to everything. There has to be some reason why I untangle these words like this. It says the same one you struck the Nile with, and the water will come pouring out, enough for everyone. And Moses did as he was told, and the water gushed out. Oh my goodness. Moses named the place Massa. Why here? Oh, yes, a Massa. Okay, wait. Okay, stop. Wait. Meaning tempting Jehovah to slay us. Tempting Jehovah to slay us. This makes me think about like a challenge, like somebody put up to a challenge. This was something maybe somebody wasn't supposed to, like this might be something that was like overstepping something here. Like if we do, it's almost like if we do this, Jehovah is going to really like, you know? And sometimes they refer to it as Meribah, meaning argument. Oh, and strife. Okay, so yeah, this is some kind of like penetration or penetrating someone or just poking at someone. You know what I'm saying? To get some a reaction. Well, yeah, that's what they were doing with the damn thing in the first place. What, right? Okay. For it was there that the people of Israel argued against God. Okay, so this is that Godhead energy. And tempted him to slay them by saying, is Jehovah trying to get to like some goods? We'll just say that, to some jewels. All right. Maybe they were used to getting something again from another temple somewhere else. Okay. Maybe this is even what this energy is talking about here. All right. I don't know why, like, I don't know, fire, the ring of fire is showing me there, but then here, it's talking about the waterfall. So I feel like somebody picked somebody else again, maybe to go into that east of the garden, and it don't work like that. You get what I'm saying? It may be artificial. And so now, okay, all right. I'm just saying, maybe that's what it is. All right, let me see. Then by saying, is Jehovah going to take care of us or not? But now the warriors of Amalek came to fight against the people of Israel at Rephidim. Moses instructed Joshua to issue a call to arms. Yeah, this is giving me this energy here, even though those look like feet. You know what I'm saying? To the Israelites to fight the army of Amalek. To fight the army of Amalek. Tomorrow Moses told him, I will stand at the top of the hill with the rod of God in my hand. Okay. Mm, let's see. The rod of God in my hand. This makes me think about the Ace of Wands energy. Okay. And it says, so Joshua and his men went out to fight the army of Amalek. Meanwhile, Moses, Aaron, and Hur, okay, went to the top of the hill. And as long as Moses held up the rod in his hands, um, Israel was winning. But whenever he rested his arms at his side, the soldiers of Amalek were winning. Oh, Moses' arms finally became too tired to hold Amalek. Moses built an altar there and called it Jehovah Nissi, meaning Jehovah is my flag. Okay. It says, raise the banner of the Lord. Moses said, for the Lord will be at war with Amalek generations after generations. Okay. What is that? Hur was a man or woman of Judah, of the family of Hezron. Okay. Um, Yeah, I'll be back. It's just too much going on here. Somebody's coming here to look at something, so I'll be back. But this is making me think, yeah, we're just gonna have to come back, y'all. Take care. Too much commotion.